Yo guys, Gluten-Free EDC here. I'm Brian, your gluten-sensitive representative. Today I've got a cool little budget knife for you. Coming in at $60, the Vosteed Mini Nightshade. This is the first knife I've experienced by Vosteed. It's a pretty cool knife, especially for the price. This one in particular, for the $60 variant, you're gonna be seeing the same blade shape on all of them, obviously same handle, but this one is a 2.6-inch blade on the Mini. It comes in 14C28N, decent budget steel. It's only going to be 1.8 ounces. It features a crossbar lock, so ambidextrous. You could pull it from either way, right? I usually use both. Find the most success with that. Not too shabby. So this variant is a green G10 handle. You can get it in green G10 handle and gold accents. The accents, so you have the studs and a dedicated back spacer, nice to see, both of which are going to be in aluminum, which is great for corrosion resistance. The other variants you can get are a black G10 version with red accents, a gray G10 handle with silver accents, and then if you jump up to the $100 price range, so it comes in at $99 technically, you could go to Knife Center or Blade HQ, find them. They're going to come with carbon fiber handles, definitely a bump up in material there. You have 3 different colorways for the accent. You have black, orange, and blue. And they even went ahead and updated the blade steel to S35VN, which is hands down one of the best steels out there. For $100, pretty cool. Maybe a bit pricey in my opinion, but materials, that's what you're paying for. So a bit about where to find this. The $60 version, Amazon. Nice and simple. Go there. You could find it probably anywhere else, Knife Center, Blade HQ. I did look on those at minimum. It's available at Knife Center. Didn't see it on Blade HQ. It might be there. I just maybe didn't look hard enough. But Amazon has them. So you got Amazon Prime, you can get them next day. Bada bang, $60. Pretty cool. So bit about the knife. So this is kind of like a kukri style blade, unique to those knives. I know there's others out there that do it too, but the angle at which the blade is canted in comparison to the handle is really, really cool. I love that. So coolest bit about it to me is you grip it and the deepest part of the blade is going to hit way before your knuckles, so I can get a solid chunk on flat before my knuckles. And if you're slicing, you could really, it's just unique in that you have it canted so low. That also means it's a great package opener. Pretty sweet. It's seemingly to me a flat grind. The blade stock is fairly thin. Comes down to a decent edge. I think that's good enough to keep the tip from wanting to be too fragile. The pivot's pretty cool looking. I like that. Unique. Everything is steel. You've got steel screws. Obviously, the more steel, the more magnetic. You've got a steel bent over clip. Fairly deep carry. It's not nested into the scale, which I would like to see. But, you know, it's decent. It's steel, so it's going to have a ton of flex to it. Being steel, you want to be a little careful with that, obviously, but shouldn't run into too many problems with that. The pocket clip is reversible, so you can see the holes in here. So you just screw that on in on the other side, depending on which hand you carry with, which pocket you carry in. So action-wise, it's okay. I'm really not the biggest fan of a crossbar lock. I like that it's light. It's a light detent, but it's just not enough pop for me personally. But I could see this. Like, this is very fidgety, very addictive. You know, you can do the reverse flick, you could do the thumb flick, and of course you got the crossbar lock, so you could do that all day. It's, you know, it's a thing. You could see that the crossbar lock is riding on a track. It's cool. Just not really my jam per se. It does come with extra, what's it called? Springs for the crossbar lock. So that's pretty cool. So you get two little guys there. You're gonna get this little guy, just a black carbon fiber. Oh my goodness. You get a black microfiber. There we go. You know, one of those cheap ones. It comes with a nifty little case, little pouch, little patch to throw on your pouch. Nothing special. 60 bucks. Pretty cool though. Now, I do want to give a quick size comparison. So again, this is a 2.6 inch blade. Bump that up to a 2 point, I believe, or is this a 2.5 inch blade? I forget. But this is the Petit, the P''Ti, designed by Philippe Georget, OEM'd by Boker. So really cool knife, but I just want to show a size comparison. This is the one that I'm usually doing the box openings, if you ever view any of those. So really cool. I think fairly neutral handle. It does have decent ergos. So we're canting down here. You have rounded out over here so your pinky can really rest in there. It's cool. Definitely nice. I think the ergos are a bit better on this guy, personally. Another little knife that I have, show real quick. Maybe I could like leave this over here. The Ace Riv Liner. Here's a really tiny little blade for you. This is much smaller, so if you're familiar with the Ace Riv, the Riv is unbelievably small. So I'm not quite sure. I believe that's 2 inch, maybe under 2 inch blade. But there's that guy. Yeah, let's get these out of the way, actually. And then had to bring out the Mini Aras, just because it has Mini in the name. There you go. So Mini Aras, definitely a good bit bigger at a 3 inch blade. I think what is really cool about this one is the aluminum backspacer, the studs being aluminum. So they anodize those, pretty neat. You get some steel at 2.6 inches. You could get, again, the 14C28N for 60 bucks, or bump it up and they go from G10 to carbon fiber, 14C28N to S35VN. Really, really cool that they have that upgrade. They've got it in here, some jimping for your thumb. Overall, decent knife. It's a leaf-shaped blade, so I think it's pretty useful, honestly. Like, this knife is just going to be a useful little carry for you. You're not going to be able to hard use it, but, you know, you'll be able to put it through its small paces. It'll handle whatever, and I'm sure it'll sharpen up nice and easy. So there it is, guys. The Vosteed Mini Nightshade. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'd be happy to answer them. Till then, take care, guys. Peace.